Praying the sorrowful mysteries of the Holy Rosary as a means of stripping away the old self. Christ's precious blood changes lives by healing tender hearts with love. This lesson from the School of Sacrificial Love within the Divine Soul of our Redeemer comes from the book Meditating on Christ's Passion. As you begin praying while meditating on the first sorrowful mystery, you are immediately and very intimately drawn into the moment when Jesus, the most pure, modest, considerate, affectionate, and loving of men, is stripped of his clothing in public before being scourged at the pillar. His agony in the garden prior to his being stripped of his garments. Jesus prepares your heart in a very special way to begin praying with him in the Garden of Gethsemane in anticipation of what is to follow. His scourging at the pillar, be stripped of your old self. Jesus says that you are to be stripped of your old self to prepare for the work he wants to accomplish in you and through you. As Jesus is brutally scourged at the pillar, and as you pray, the words of the Hail Mary prayer travel outward into time and space towards all those in need. The words of this Marian prayer surround each individual and embrace him or her with the love of God and His Most Holy Mother. As the words of the prayer depart your lips and reach out with care to souls in need, you see the Blessed Mother among the crowd as her only child and her God is brutally scourged and catastrophically injured. She intercedes for all of us very personally and powerfully along the way of the cross, where she suffers the excruciating pains of labor in anticipation of becoming the mother of us all. With every action, she says to God in imitation of Christ, "This is my body, which is given up for you." Then you see yourself praying the Holy Rosary at the pillar, along with all those who have prayed it through all time. Your words individually and also collectively perform the same action of reaching out to those in need. His crowning with thorns. As you continue praying, Jesus presents himself bound, scourged, and crowned with thorns. He draws your attention to the crown of thorns in particular, and intimately shares with you what he did as he was crowned and why he did it. Jesus even allows you to feel the warm sacred blood streaming down his holy face from the thorn wounds in his sacred head. Christ's precious blood changes lives by healing tender hearts with God's unconditional love. The Lord also has you consider the wounds he suffered that could not be seen, injuries that were not sustained to his sacred flesh. How much our sweet and gentle Jesus suffered for us all. As you pray the Holy Rosary, the words from the prayers continue extending outward through all time and space in search of precious, priceless, and immortal souls in need of his loving embrace. Your prayers are seeking out in particular all those who are wounded and in need of healing. His carrying of the cross. Remain. The Lord has you share intimately in his heroic struggle to carry the cross to Mount Calvary so that he could be executed there by crucifixion for our redemption. As he drags the cross in his catastrophically injured condition, Jesus provides you with some personal direction as you journey along your own personal way of the cross with Him. What did He say to you? His crucifixion. Help me satisfy my longing. Jesus speaks to you from the cross and asks you to help satisfy His longing to be loved in return by every single human heart. Be sure to show our loving and gentle Jesus your affection for Him daily. As Jesus hangs on the cross, you kiss His sacred wounds, and it is through that action that His precious blood is transferred mystically to your lips, which gives your prayers extra power through the spoken word. The words from your prayers continue to extend outward through all time and space from Mount Calvary in search of precious, priceless, and immortal souls in need of His loving and healing embrace. The precious blood of our Redeemer gives supernatural power to the work of the devout faithful. When we receive Jesus' precious blood during Holy Communion, He empowers the work of every apostolate that seeks to accomplish God's will in imitation of Christ and the Blessed Virgin Mary. The Lord tells you that words spoken by those who have received Him in the Blessed Sacrament, words said during homilies, speeches, discussions, conversations, and recordings, are immeasurably beneficial to others when unified with the forgiving, healing, redemptive, and sanctifying power of His precious blood. Truly, God and His Most Holy Mother are so in love with us all. Trust all things to Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament and to Mary, help of Christians, and you will see what miracles are. Saint John Bosco. To learn more about your vital and irreplaceable Holy Apostolate of Reparation and Almighty God, the Father of Mercies, work of reparation to the Holy Face of Jesus, visit www.josephcarlpublishing.com. Jesus said to Sister Mary of St. Peter, "By my holy face you will work wonders," and He still means it.